Hi, I hope this video finds you well. Today, I'll be showing you how to replace the TCM in a 2011 Mazda 5. So as you can see, we have a 2014 eBay used TCM that we got for $140. I'm going to start by removing the battery and taking out the front half of this tray. It's held in by a couple clips. You're going to remove the three 10mm bolts holding the tray in place and work on taking these harnesses off. It can be a bit challenging, so I just wedged a flathead under that white part there and lifted. At this point, it is still very difficult to get the battery box out. It's tight, so we decided to take out the air box. So we started by taking off the intake boot right there and taking off the map sensor, and at that point you can kind of just fold the top half of the airbox over. We held in place with some jumper cables, and then you should be able to remove the bottom half of the battery tray. There you can see the old TCM, which we had secured to the firewall, because the reason for the replacement is that they get really hot mounted on top of the transmitter, and you can see it's kind of melted on the old one. That heat can cause some of the solder points to fail. If you've never done this before, then you'll have to pull it from where I'm putting it right now. And at that point, you can just put in the three bolts that hold it in place. Try not to drop them, otherwise you're gonna have to go fishing. And this is the hardest part. They're really hard to access, especially on the right side. Very poor design in my opinion, but yeah. Takes a little doing, but you'll get them in there. At this point, you can start reassembling. You can put the bottom half of the battery tray in, screw in those three bolts in the bottom, and plug in the harnesses to the left side there. Make sure they're fitting snugly where they're supposed to, otherwise you'll have other issues. Then you can put in the bottom half of the airbox again, and throw the top half on top. If you put anything in the throttle body there, make sure you take it out, otherwise that could be an issue. But yeah, just slip the boot back on, tighten down the little C-clamp there, and plug in the MAF sensor, plug in the clip securing the wire, make sure it's all screwed down. Then you can put the front half of the battery box back in place, put those clip securing wires back in place, and check your work always. At this point, you can throw the battery back in and make sure it is secure. Wonderful. There's also a little tie down. Put the top half on, and job well done. Time to take it for a test drive.
As far as, here you go, the garage.